afternoon, everyone. Today we've had a fantastic time getting to know and honoring each other. I would like to take this time to honor my new BFF, Deborah Lonex, for her many achievements. In this speech, I'll basically be dissecting Deborah's life by looking at some key aspects of what made her who she is. We'll start today by going over her most basic traits, and then we'll move on to more personal stuff like her adoption, the losses in her family, and how she's kept motivated since then. Lastly, I wanted to share with you what she values. Well, Deborah was born March 31st, 1991, which makes her 20 years old. Both of her parents are Jamaican, so she grew up in a Jamaican home. And right now she currently lives in Cambria Heights with her mom, and she also lives with her boyfriend part-time, right? So there's a lot of things that went into building who Deborah is, but one of those is the fact that she was adopted. She was adopted from birth by her biological mother's sister, and she didn't find out she was adopted until she was 13. The only reason she found out was because her sister dropped her off at her dad's house. And because she found out so late, she finds it hard to trust people. So now that we've discussed some of the basics, I'd like to dive deeper and explore some of the bigger, more sensitive subject areas involving Deborah's life that only her BFF would know. Deborah has lost her biological dad to throat cancer, and also she lost her grandmother to breast cancer 2 days before her birthday. As if that wasn't enough, her mother is also battling lung cancer. It's easy to see how someone can become fragile and traumatized under these circumstances, but Deborah has managed to thrive. I asked her what she valued most, and without hesitation, she tells me she values her family. She has 5 tattoos that kind of all revolve around her family. She has a breast cancer ribbon on her right hand that represents the loss of her grandmother to breast cancer. She also has a Chinese symbol of loyalty on the bottom left part of her ear. Her ear. And that basically symbolizes that family is everything, no matter the good or the bad, because the good will always outweigh the bad. She also has a rosary on her left forearm, and that symbolizes the loss of her father and her grandmother. And she also has what don't kill shall not hurt on her right forearm, because that signifies that she won't let negative things bring her down. The word trust on her left finger represents undying devotion to the one she chooses to love for the rest of her life. So in conclusion, now that you know about Deborah's adoption and the losses she's experienced and the family that she highly values, maybe you can understand why she's become so reserved. But having had the opportunity to get to know her, I realized that there's a beautiful person under that tough exterior, and this is what makes her truly remarkable.